ఏం లేదు మీకు ఓకే సరిపోద్ది కదా, ఇంకా ముందుకు పెట్టినా పర్లేదు, ఇంకా ప్లేస్ ఉంది కాబట్టి అంటే రెండు. ఓకే ఓకే
ఓకే సార్. మొబైల్ మెయిల్ ఐడికి వెరిఫికేషన్ కోడ్ వస్తుంది సార్.
Okay. The preparation methods of ammonia already discussed in the last class. The general properties of 15th group element. In the general properties, especially we have to take oxidation state. General electronic configuration of 15th group elements are NS2, NP3. So maximum oxidation state is +5. Minimum oxidation state is -3. In addition to, remaining elements are also exhibit two types of oxidation state, +3 and +5. In the 15th group elements, general electronic configuration NS2, NP3 is exist as the two types of oxidation state. One is the +3 and +5. Here in the +3 and +5, in a group top to bottom, stability of +3 state is increases and the stability of +5 state is decreases. In a group top to bottom, stability of +3 state is increases and the stability of +5 state is decreases. In the fourth year group element, the electronic configuration NS2, NP2. It is also exists as the two types of oxidation state. +2 and +4 is also possible. In a group top to bottom, stability of +2 state is increases and stability of +4 state is decreases. In the third year group elements, we have to take the electronic configuration NS2, NP1. Here it is also exist as the two types of oxidation state, +1 and +3. In a group top to bottom, stability of +1 state is increases and stability of +3 state is decreases. So in a group top to bottom, higher state stability decreases, lower state stability is increases. That is the reason for inert pair effect. That is the reason for inert pair effect. Inert pair effect means non-participation of NS2 electrons in chemical bonding is known as inert pair effect. Here the inert pair effect is due to the presence of lanthanide contraction.
సార్ చిన్నది కట్ అవుతుందండి మీ లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్. లేదు మీ చెయ్యి మీ లోపల తీసుకుంటున్నారు, అది స్ట్రైట్ గీయట్లేదు, అది లైన్. ఇప్పుడు ఏ ఉంది కదండి, ఏ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేయండి, ఇంకొద్ది చిన్నది సరిపోద్ది సార్. ఓకే సార్, ఓకే డన్.
ఓకే. Due to lanthanide contraction is present in the valence shell. Anti-penultimate subshell containing 4f orbital. Element which one having anti-penultimate shell containing f subshell. Therefore, the type of elements are participating in inert pair effect. Now, this inert pair effect is pronounced on the last element in a group hole. In the third year group element, boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, and thallium. The last element is thallium. Thallium is exist as the two types of oxidation state. One is the +1 and the +3. Here the +1 state is more stable than +3 due to the reason of inert pair effect. In the fourth year group elements are carbon, silicon, germanium, Sn, and Pb. Here in the fourth year group element, the last element is Pb. The stability of Pb +2 is more than Pb +4. In the fifth year group element, the last element is bismuth, nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, strontium, and bismuth. Here the last element is bismuth. Bismuth is exist as the two types of oxidation state, Bi+3 and Bi+5. Here Bi+3 is more stable than Bi+5. Here the reason is all having common reason is there, that is called inert pair effect burning. Bi+3 is more stable than Bi+5 due to inert pair effect. Pb+2 is more stable than Pb+4 due to inert pair effect. Tl+1 is more stable than Tl+3 due to inert pair effect. Inert pair effect is more pronounced on in a group the element which one having 4f subshell is exist. In the 15th group element 4f subshell is present in bismuth only. Therefore, this one is participated in inert pair effect. In the 4th group element 4f subshell is present in lead. Valence shell electronic configuration of lead is 4f14, 5d10, 6s to 6p2. Here in the 3rd group element, thallium is also containing 4f subshell. Therefore, these elements are participating in inert pair effect ball. These are the general oxidation state of 15th group elements. Here in the oxidation state, maximum oxidation state is act as a strong oxidizing agent. Minimum oxidation state is act as a strong reducing agent. In between maximum and minimum, it is act as both oxidizing and reducing agents only. The one of the compound NH3, HNO2, we have to take the example of HNO3. In the ammonia, oxidation state of nitrogen is equal to -3. In the HNO2, oxidation state of nitrogen is equal to +3. In the HNO3, oxidation state of nitrogen is equal to +5. Here, -3 indicates the minimum oxidation state. +5 indicates the maximum oxidation state. In the minimum oxidation state, these are act as a strong reducing agent. In the maximum oxidation state, is act as the strong oxidizing agent. In between maximum and minimum, it is act as both oxidizing agent and reducing agent. In between maximum and minimum, +3 state is in between -3 and +5. That is in between maximum and minimum. Therefore, this one is act as both oxidizing and reducing agents. Okay. Next, discussion about the preparation methods of hydrides. In the hydride, the first one is ammonia. In the hydrides, ammonia, NH3 and PH3 also. So in this chapter we have to discussing about the preparation method of ammonia in the hydrides and preparation methods and properties of phosphine, that is called PH3. Generally ammonia generally used as a refrigerant. Refrigerant means cooling agent. Ammonia is used as a refrigerant or and cooling agent, and that means ammonia solution, concentrated ammonia is called liquor ammonia. Here the concentrated ammonia, liquor ammonia, immediate cooling is produced. Therefore, ammonia solution used as a refrigerant agent, that is called cooling agent one. Ammonia can be prepared by using two processes. One of the process is called cyanamide process, and the second process is Haber process. Haber process, and the third method is coal gasification. Coal. The important points are preparation of ammonia by cyanamide process and Haber process one. The first one we have to discussing about cyanamide process. The preparation of ammonia by cyanamide process. In the cyanamide process, first the CaC2. CaC2 is called calcium carbide. Calcium carbide. It is a ionic compound. Ionic compound Ca+2 and C2-2. Here C2-2 containing carbon-carbon triple bond. In the triple bond, one of the bond is called sigma bond. Remaining bonds are known as pi bonds are exist. Here calcium carbide is react with nitrogen. Directly react with nitrogen in the presence of 10% CaCl2 at high temperature to form a compound CaCN2 plus C is exist. C means carbon. The carbon is present in the form of a graphite. The carbon is present in the form of a graphite. CaCN2 is called calcium cyanamide. Here CaCN2 is called calcium cyanamide. The mixture of calcium cyanamide and graphite mixture is called nitrolim. Here nitrolim is a mixture of calcium cyanamide and graphite. This is the mixture used as the fertilizers in the plants. Fertilizers for plants due to the presence of nitrogen. Here, nitrogen is a mixture of CaCl2 plus graphite mixture. That is called graphite carbon. Now, the calcium cyanamide on further hydrolysis, CaC and calcium cyanamide on further hydrolysis to form a compound ammonia and CaCO3 is produced. So in this process, ammonia, only 10% of ammonia is obtained. Remaining percent containing water is there. Remaining quantity having water. That is the mixture of NH3 plus H2O is produced. We have to prepare 100% pure ammonia. That means we have to remove the water present in ammonia. The water present in ammonia can be removed. Therefore, the type of process is called drying of ammonia. Drying of ammonia. Here, generally used drying agents. The reagent used for removal of water is known as the drying agent. Here, drying agent is a mixture of CaO, calcium oxide plus calcium. Drying agent for ammonia is which one? Calcium oxide plus calcium used for removal of water molecule in ammonia. So generally used drying agents are concentrated H2SO4 is also used as a drying agent, that is used for removal of water molecule, and calcium chloride CaCl2. 10% CaCl2 is also used for removal of water molecule, and P2O5 phosphorus oxide is also used as a drying agents. But these drying agents are unfit for drying of ammonia. Unfit for drying of ammonia. And generally, ammonia can be dried by using the drying agent of which one? Calcium oxide and calcium. Other drying agents are also there. Concentrated H2SO4 is also used as a dehydrating agent. CaCl2 calcium chloride is also used as a dehydrating agent. P2O5 is also used as a dehydrating agent. But these compounds are unfit for drying of ammonia. Why unfit for drying of ammonia means here H2SO4 is an acid, ammonia is a base. Therefore, if the H2SO4 is added to ammonia solution, this ammonia immediately reacts with H2SO4 to form a compound of ammonium sulfate. To form a compound of ammonium sulfate is exist. And due to this reason, H2SO4, CaCl2 and P2O5 is not used for drying of ammonia. H2SO4 is also react with ammonia, CaCl2 is also react with ammonia, and P2O5 is also react with ammonia. Here P2O5, phosphorus is a non-metal. Non-metal oxides are acidic or basic. Non-metal oxides are acidic, and these P2O5 contain some acidic nature. Ammonia is based like a base. So ammonia react with P2O5 to form a addition compound. Therefore, due to this reason, these compounds are unfit for drying of ammonia. Generally used drying of ammonia is which one? Calcium oxide and calcium mixture used for drying of ammonia one. The second method for preparation of ammonia is Haber process. The Haber process used for preparation of ammonia. In the Haber process, we have to take a pure N2 and H2 1:3 ratio. Pure N2 and H2 in the ratio of 1:3. Here in the Haber process, ammonia can be prepared by N2 plus 3H2 gives rise to 2NH3. The delta H of that reaction is taken as a minus 92 kilojoules per mole. 92 or 93. Nearby we have to take. N2 plus 3H2 gives rise to 2NH3. It is a reversible reaction. The reaction contains both forward and backward reaction. Here forward reaction, formation of ammonia. Backward reaction is decomposition of ammonia. Backward reaction. Forward reaction is formation of ammonia. Here formation of ammonia is exothermic or endothermic. It is a exothermic reaction. Delta H is equal to negative symbol indicates the nature of the reaction is exothermic. Exothermic means the reaction which is followed by the liberation of heat is known as exothermic reaction. So formation of ammonia is the exothermic reaction. So preparation of ammonia can be done based on Le Chatelier principle. Now, Here the concentration of a reactant. In this process, we have to use pure N2 comma H2. Pure N2 and H2 used for preparation of ammonia, and generally used pressure. We have to apply the pressure of this process. 200 atmosphere pressure is used for the preparation of ammonia. 200 atmosphere pressure. The temperature used in the process. Generally used temperature is 725 Kelvin to 775 Kelvin temperature is used. 725 to 775 Kelvin, 775 Kelvin temperature is used. And catalyst used in the process is finely divided iron. Finely divided iron used as a catalyst. And catalytic promoters. Catalytic promoters, one of the compound molybdenum or the mixture of K2O plus Al2O3 mixture. Here promoters used in the process is K2O plus Al2O3 is used as a promoters for this process. The important point in this one is taken as a catalytic poison. Some catalytic poison is present in the Haber process. The catalytic poison used in the Haber process is CO or CO2. Carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide is act as a catalytic poison for Haber process one. Okay. In the Haber process, we have to use pure N2 and H2 for preparation of ammonia, which is in the ratio of 1:3. Pressure according to Le Chatelier principle, the formation of the product by decrease in volume. 1 plus 3, 4 volumes and 2 volumes. And a forward reaction is followed by decrease in volume. So volume decreases, pressure increases. So we have to apply the maximum pressure, that is 200 atmosphere pressure is applied. Temperature. Formation of ammonia is a exothermic reaction. According to Le Chatelier principle, exothermic reaction is more favorable at low temperature. Exothermic reactions are more favorable at low temperature. But in this case, at low temperature, the rate of reaction is very slow. But generally, we have to use high temperature condition. But Le Chatelier principle, we have to apply the low temperature. But in this case, low temperature is not used. We have to use the optimum temperature. The optimum temperature is present in the range of 725 Kelvin to 775. 725 Kelvin to 775 Kelvin. Why optimum temperature is used in the process? Why optimum temperature is used in the process? Here, generally, the formation of the product at low temperature, the rate of reaction is very slow. At low temperature, the rate of reaction is very slow. Here, the rate of reaction can be increased by increase in temperature. Due to this reason, in this process, we have to apply the optimum temperature voltage. Next, catalyst. Finely divided iron. The iron present in the powder form are small crystals. That is called finely divided iron. Finely divided iron used as a catalyst. In this process, catalytic promoters, molybdenum, or the mixture of K2O and Al2O3 used as a catalytic promoters. What are the advantages of catalytic promoter used in the process? What are the advantages of catalytic promoters used in the process? Here, the promoter which increase the activity of a catalyst. The promoter which increase the activity of a catalyst. The activity of a catalyst means some catalyst having other impurities are accumulated on the surface of catalyst. Other impurities are accumulated on surface of a catalyst. The impurities present on the catalyst can be removed by using a promoter. If the available surface area increases, rate of reaction is also increases. The type of phenomenon is called the activity of a catalyst only. Here, activity of catalyst can be increased by promoters. Next, here the important point is in the Haber process is catalytic poison. The catalytic poisons are the mixture of carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide is act as a catalytic poison for Haber process. So, what is the meaning of a catalytic poison? Here, in the preparation of ammonia, we have to take pure N2 and H2 are taken. If pure N2 and H2 are not available, in that case, if the N2 and H2 is associated with small quantity of carbon monoxide, then what happens? N2 and H2 associated with small quantity of carbon monoxide, then what happens? Here N2H2 and CO mixture we have to take. N2H2 and CO, which one is the heterogeneous molecule? Carbon monoxide is act as a heterogeneous molecule. N2 and H2 are homogeneous molecule. Here in the homogeneous and heterogeneous, van der Waals force of attraction is shown by heterogeneous molecule. So due to this reason, in the N2H2 and CO molecules are first occupied on the surface of a catalyst. The CO molecules are occupied on surface of a catalyst. In that case, the activity of catalyst is what happened? Decreases, and the available surface area on the catalyst is decreases. So the activity of a catalyst is decreases. In that case, the rate of reaction is slowed down. The rate of reaction is slowed down. So here carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide present in the mixture, rate of reaction is decreases. That means it loses the activity of a catalyst. Therefore, the mixture carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide is act as a catalytic poison for Haber process. The two, and generally ammonia is as a refrigerant, that is the cooling agent. Ammonia solution and a mixture of NH3 plus H2O gives rise to NH4OH. Ammonia solution means we have to take the compound of NH4OH. Here ammonia can be prepared by using two methods. One is the Steinmetz process, Haber process. These two are important. Another method is also there, that is the preparation of ammonia by coal. By using a coal, we have to prepare ammonia also. In the Steinmetz process, CaC2 react with N2 to form CaCN2 plus C. Cn taken twice. Cn taken twice is called cyanide. CNT is called cyanamide. Only nitrogen ke two, that is called cyanamide. Cn taken twice is called cyanide. Okay. Also cyanamide plus C. Here the mixture C means present in the graphite form. That mixture is called nitroleum. Used as a fertilizer. The CaCN again react with H2O to form ammonia. The formed ammonia contains only 10%. Remaining 90% water is there. The removal of water present in ammonia is called drying of ammonia. Dehydration and removal of, that means removal of water molecule. The drying agents are CaO and Ca mixture used as a drying of ammonia. Here ammonia is a base. CaO, calcium is a metal. Metal oxide is also basic in character. Therefore, there is no reaction between CaO and NH3. Other dehydrating agents are also there. Generally used dehydrating agents are concentrated H2SO4, CaCl2 and P2O5 used as a dehydrating agent. But these compounds are unfit for drying of ammonia. Due to these compounds immediately react with ammonia. Therefore these compounds are unfit for drying of ammonia. The Haber process. Pure N2 and H2 are used. Here pressure we have to apply the according to Le Chatelier principle 200 atmosphere. But temperature we have to take afternoon temperature. According to Le Chatelier principle, the formation of ammonia is the exothermic reaction. So for exothermic reaction, the rate, at low temperature the rate of reaction is very slow. In that case, we have to use the afternoon temperature. The catalyst used in the process is iron used as a catalyst. Promoter, molybdenum is also used, or the mixture of K2 and Al2O3 is also used as a promoter. Catalytic poison, CO1, CO2. CO is also acts as a catalytic poison, and CO2 is also used as a catalytic poison. In another case, for the contact process, preparation of HDSO4, catalytic poison is arsenic oxide, As2O3. Catalytic poison, arsenic oxide, As2O3 is also act as a catalytic poison. Most of the cases, these two are only two important catalytic poisons. Haber process, we have to use the C1, CO2. Contact process for the preparation of SO3, HDSO4. Arsenic oxide, As2O3 is also act as a catalytic poison, no doubt.
మీరు రాయటానికి కొద్దిగా ఇబ్బందిగా ఉంటే మీరు స్క్రీన్ షాట్ తీసుకొని తర్వాత నోట్స్ ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకోండి. ఎవరు సార్?
సార్
ఏ
బోర్డు కాంటాక్ట్ ప్రాసెస్ కనిపించట్లేదు సార్.
ఎక్కడ?
కింద బాటమ్
కాంటాక్ట్ ప్రాసెస్.
దాంతో లాస్ట్ సార్ ఇంకేమైనా ఉందా? కాంటాక్ట్ ప్రాసెస్ అని చదివే కదరా, దానికి ఇంకెందుకు మళ్ళీ నువ్వు అడగటం?
అంటే పక్కన రియాక్షన్ రాస్తుంది.
reaction will be discussed later. The point will be discussed later.
ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
కౌశిక్
సార్ అది కాంటాక్ట్ ప్రాసెస్ అంటే ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయరా?
I will be explained in another chapter. In 16 group elements, contact process will be discussed.
ఓకే సార్.
Okay.
ఈ పిల్లలు అసలు అడగట్లేదు సార్, నా బాధ అది. మనం ఈ పిల్లలు అసలు డౌట్స్ బాగానే ఉందనుకుని వెళ్ళిపోతారు అంతే.
Next is the chemical properties of ammonia. The chemical properties of ammonia. Here ammonia means ammonia solution we have to take. That one is called liquor ammonia. NH4OH we have to use. Here ammonia solution is also used as a refrigerant cooling agent and also used in qualitative and quantitative analysis also. And ammonia contains lone pair of electron. Therefore, this one is also act as a Lewis base. That means it is act as a ligand. That means it is participate in complex formation. It is also participate in complex formation. Here ammonia solution used for identification of some salts in qualitative analysis. Here ammonia plus H2O, NH3 plus H2O, that is called NH4OH, when react with ZnSO4, zinc sulfate, it can produced by ZnOH twice. A white precipitate of zinc hydroxide is exists. And some salts are given. If the salt containing Zn plus 2 ion, here the presence of Zn plus 2 ion can be identified by the salt solution is taken into a test tube and addition of a small quantity of ammonia solution immediately to form a white precipitate. The presence of the white precipitate indicates the given salt containing Zn plus 2 ions are exist. And ammonia is also react with FeCl3, ferric chloride. Ammonia is also react with FeCl3, ferric chloride, to form a reddish brown color precipitate, FeOH thrice. It is changes into Fe2O3XH2. It is called rusting of iron. Here this one is exist as a reddish brown color precipitate. Reddish brown color precipitate is exist. So this is the point is also used for identification of Fe+3 salt in a given sample. And now by addition of ammonia, white precipitate is produced. Therefore the salt containing a cation of Zn plus 2. Reddish brown color precipitate is formed. The salt containing Fe+3 ions. Fe+3 ions are exist. Next, here ammonia is also participate in complex formation. Complex compound formation due to ammonia containing lone pair. So this one is act as a Lewis base. When ammonia react with copper sulfate solution, ammonia react with a copper sulfate solution to form a deep blue color complex, CuNH3 4 plus 2 and SO4 is exist. Here this one is exist as a deep blue color complex is exist. Here this is a very important point. When ammonia react with copper sulfate, then the formed complex having the formula CnH3 4 SO4 is exist. This part present in the square bracket is known as a complex part. This is a part present outside the square bracket is known as a ionized part volume. And ammonia is also react with a salt of AgCl, silver chloride, a salt of silver chloride to form a complex of AgNH3 taken twice, Cl. It is exist as a colorless complex. CuNH3 4SO4 is a deep blue color complex. AgNH3 taken twice Cl is a AgNH3 taken twice Cl is a colorless complex. Here, ammonia is also participate in complex formation. Is also participate in complex formation. Ammonia reacts with copper sulfate to form a complex having the formula CnH3 4SO4 is exist. When ammonia reacts with AgCl to form a complex of AgNH3 twice Cl is exist. AgNH3 twice Cl is also exist. Next, ammonia is also act as a strong reducing agent. So strong reducing agent for ammonia react with copper oxide and lead oxide. Copper oxide and lead oxide. That means when ammonia react with copper oxide CuO, cupric oxide CuO to form Cu plus N2 plus H2O is exist. N2 plus H2O. When ammonia react with lead oxide PbO to form Pb plus N2 plus H2O is exist. So ammonia used for conversion of a metal oxide to metal, metal oxide to metal. Therefore, ammonia is act as a reducing agent. Yeah. In ammonia, oxygen state of nitrogen is equal to -3. In the N2, oxygen state of nitrogen is equal to 0. Here -3 to 0 state decreases. Decreases, -3 to 0 state increases. State increases means that ammonia is participate in oxidation. If the element undergoes oxidation, it act as a reducing agent 1. It is act as a reducing agent. When ammonia react with lead oxide to form Pb, lead N2 plus H2O is produced. So in this process, ammonia is act as a strong reducing agent. Ammonia is act as a strong reducing agent. Next, ammonia is also react with chlorine. Ammonia is also react with chlorine Cl2. Ammonia is also react with chlorine. In this process, when Cl2 react with limited amount of ammonia, when Cl2 react with limited amount of ammonia and Cl2 react with excess of ammonia, in these two different type of products are exist. Very, very important of this one. When Cl2 react with limited amount of ammonia, when Cl2 react with excess amount of ammonia. When Cl2 react with limited amount of ammonia, then the formed compound is NCl3 plus Sl is exist. When Cl2 react with excess of ammonia to form N2 plus NH4Cl is exist. Very, very important. When Cl2 react with limited amount of ammonia, then the formed compound is NCl3, nitrogen trichloride. When Cl2 react with excess of ammonia, then the formed compound is N2 and NH4Cl. N2 plus NH4Cl is exist. Next, ammonia is exist in the solid state. That is, solid ammonia is exist as a dimer. Solid ammonia is exist as a dimer. Dimer means combination of two molecules that can be taken as a NH3 taken twice. This one is exist as a ionic form. This is a compound is also exist as a ionic form. In the ionic form, this one is exist in the form of NH4 plus 1 and NH2 minus 1 form is exist. NH4 plus 1 and NH2 minus 1. NH2 minus 1 form is exist. Next. Ammonia is also reaction with bleaching powder CaOCl2. CaOCl2 is called bleaching powder. CaOCl2 is called bleaching powder. And when ammonia react with bleaching powder NH3 plus CaOCl2, major gas N2 gas is produced. Ammonia react with CaOCl2 to produce N2 nitrogen. N2 nitrogen gas is exist. Here in the CaOCl2 react with ammonia to produce a compound of N2, nitrogen gas is produced one. So these are the important chemical properties of ammonia. So important one is ammonia react with diamine argentate chloride, tetraamine copper to sulfate, and ammonia
Sir,
is also what happened? Hello? Here ammonia is also act as a strong reducing agent. Especially it is converted into metal oxide is converted into metal. And ammonia is act as strong reducing agent. Ammonia react with copper oxide to form a copper metal. Ammonia react with lead oxide to form a lead metal. Pb is exists. The very important point is also there. The reaction of Cl2 and ammonia. Two types of products are exist. It is depending on the quantity of ammonia used in the process. When Cl2 react with limited quantity of ammonia to form a compound NCl3 is exist. When Cl2 react with excess of ammonia, the formed compound N2 and NH4Cl is exist. And solid ammonia is also exist as a dimer. Dimer means combination of the two molecules. In that case, this one is exist as an ionic compound. In the ionic form, the dimer of ammonia present in the form of NH4 plus 1 and NH2 minus 1. NH4 plus 1 and NH2 minus 1 one. And reaction with CaOCl2. CaOCl2 is known as a bleaching powder. When ammonia react with bleaching powder, which gas is released? Nitrogen gas. Nitrogen gas is released one. These are the important chemical properties of ammonia. No doubt. Next is the identification of ammonia, that is the testing of ammonia. Generally, any ammonia salt on strong heating produced by a smell of ammonia, that is the point indicates the salt containing some ammonium compound is exist. In the second case, ammonia can be identified by using HCl solution, and when ammonia combined with HCl to form NH4Cl. Here NH4Cls are exist as a white dense fumes. These are exist as a white dense fumes. White dense fumes are exist. Here in this case, NH3 can be identified. NH3 can be identified. NH3 can be identified by using HCl. HCl can be identified by using NH3. Both vice versa. NH3 can be identified by using HCl. HCl can be identified by using NH3. Here some sample is given. The sample containing ammonia. How can you identify it? So in that case, we have to take a glass rod. The glass rod is dipped in HCl solution, and the glass rod is dipped in HCl solution and kept at a mouth of ammonia. In that case, ammonia react with HCl to form a white dense fumes are exist. The formation of white dense fumes indicate the given sample containing ammonia solution. In the reverse case, we have to take HCl can be identified by using ammonia. Some sample is given. The sample containing HCl. How can you identify it? First, we have to take a glass rod. The glass rod is dipped in ammonia solution. Then kept at a mouth of given sample. If the combination of these two give a white dense fumes, that is the point indicate the given sample containing HCl solution. Here ammonia can be identified by using HCl. HCl can be identified by using ammonia solution. Here ammonia can be identified by using HCl. HCl can be identified by using ammonia solution 1. In the second case, the ammonia can be identified by using Nessler's reagent. By using Nessler's reagent. Here Nessler's reagent is called potassium mercuric iodide K2HgI4. It can be prepared by the combination of Ki and HgCl2. Here Nessler's reagent is added to ammonia solution. It can produced by a reddish brown color precipitate. It can produced by a reddish brown color precipitate is produced. The reddish brown color precipitate having the formula Hg2O and NH2I. Hg2 and NH2I is exist. The formation of reddish brown color precipitate having Hg2 and NH2I is exist. Here some sample is given. If the sample containing ammonia or not. Now the sample first taken into a test tube. Now to that sample by addition of a small quantity of Nessler's reagent. After the addition of Nessler's reagent, the solution present on the test tube changes into reddish brown color precipitate. That is the point indicate the given compound containing ammonium ion is exist. These are the two tests are used for identification of ammonia work.
సార్ అది సార్ లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ కట్ అయిపోయిందండి. లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ బోర్డు అటువైపు జరిగిపోయినట్టుంది క్యాము.
ఒక్క నిమిషం
కొద్దిగా చిన్నదే.
ఓకే
ఇంకా అది కేసు అని ఉంది కదా. ఇప్పుడు అంటే స్టాండ్ చిన్నది వెనక్కి పెడితే సరిపోను. మీరు బోర్డు ఆ గీత తిన్నక మరి అటువైపు లెఫ్ట్ వెళ్ళొద్దండి, ఇటువైపు కూడా వెళ్ళొద్దు. ఆ H2 ఉంది కదా సార్ పైన H2O దగ్గర అక్కడతో లాస్ట్ చేసేయాలి. అదే
Next hydride is phosphine. Preparation methods and properties of phosphine. Preparation methods and properties of phosphine. In the case 2, Nessus reagent, after the addition of Nessus reagent, a reddish brown color precipitate is formed. The formula is, remember, Hg2 and NH2I. The formula of reddish brown color precipitate is Hg2 and NH2I is exist. Okay, next hydride is phosphine, pH3. Generally, phosphine used in Holm signals. Holm signals, we have to use the mixture of calcium phosphide and calcium carbide, and also used for producing of vertex screens, vertex rings, and also used for production of smoke screens also. The first one is the preparation method of phosphine. The preparation methods of phosphine. Here, phosphine can be prepared by any metal phosphide. Metal phosphide having the formula Ca3P2. Calcium phosphide. Any metal phosphide like Ca3P2 undergoes hydrolysis or react with dilute acid. Calcium phosphide react with water and also produces PH3, phosphine. Calcium phosphide is also react with a dilute acid like HCl and also produces phosphine. PH3 can be produced. This is the one method. And second method used for preparation of phosphine. The second method used for preparation of phosphine is when white phosphorus P4, white phosphorus and red phosphorus, which one is more reactive? White phosphorus is more reactive than red phosphorus. White phosphorus is more reactive due to high bond angle strain. White phosphorus is more reactive due to high bond angle strain. When white phosphorus react with NaOH in the atmosphere of carbon dioxide. In the atmosphere of carbon dioxide, that is called inert atmosphere, to form a compound PH3 and another compound NaH2PO2. PH3 is called phosphine. PH3 is known as phosphine. NaH2PO2 is called sodium hypophosphite. Here, this is the phosphite ion. It is the phosphite, sodium hypophosphite, to produce a compound of PH3, and sodium hypophosphite is exist. Next, the chemical properties of phosphine. 9:30.
కృష్ణమూర్తి
సార్
చెప్పు
సార్ నెస్లర్స్ రియేజెంట్ అనేది బేస్ యాసిడ్ సార్ అది
Nessus reagent is a combination of two compounds, Ki and HgCl2.
సార్ అంటే
it is behaves like a salt wall.
సాల్ట్ అంటే న్యూట్రల్ అయిపోతుంది కదా సార్, అంటే బేస్ వస్తుంది కదా సొల్యూషన్ అనేది, NH3 బేస్ కదా.
NH3 బేస్ KTHG4 యాడ్ చేయగానే ఫామ్ అయ్యి రెడ్డిష్ బ్రౌన్ కలర్ ప్రిసిపిటేట్ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది.
అది ప్రిసిపిటేట్. ఓకే సార్.
The chemical properties of with metal sulfates CuSO4, copper sulfate, and also react with mercury chloride HgCl2, and phosphine is also react with HBr, acid like HBr, and also react with HA, hydrogen iodide. Here CuSO4 copper having +2 to form a compound copper phosphide. Ca3P2 is exist. When phosphine react with copper sulfate to form copper phosphide, when react with HgCl2 to to form a salt of Hg3Pt is exist. Here the PH3 behave like a weak base, very weak base. HBr an acid. PH3 react with acid like HBr to form a compound. PH4Br is produced. PH3 plus Hi is also produced. PH4I. Phosphonium iodide is exist. Here this phosphonium iodide and further treated with KOH to form a compound PH3 plus Ki and H2O is also produced. So by using this phosphonium iodide to produce a compound of phosphine, PH3 is also exists. Reverse reaction is also possible. The important uses of phosphine. Here the phosphine is especially used in all signals. Here all signals means bacchanalites. In these we have to use a mixture of Ca3P to calcium phosphide and calcium carbide mixture is used. Ca3P and CaC2 mixture is used. And also used for producing of vertex rings. The vertex rings are due to the presence of impurity PH3 and the combination of P to H4. And also used for producing of smoke screens also used for producing of smoke screens. Generally PH3 is not supporting for combustion. PH3 not support for combustion. Pure phosphate do not undergo combustion. But impure form of phosphine supporting for combustion. The impure form of phosphine means the phosphine containing PTH4. If the PTH4 is act as impurity in the phosphine, here PTH4 easily catches fire. Here the PTH4 easily catches fire. So due to this reason, it is used for producing of vertex rings only. PTH4 undergoes combustion to form a compound of P2O5. To form a compound of P2O5 is exists. Ramu close chestnani iroju. Ramu. Ramu. Ramu.
శ్రీనివాస్ సార్
రాము క్లోజ్ చేస్తున్నాను.
కృష్ణమూర్తి చెప్పరా
సార్ వోర్టెక్స్ రింగ్స్ అంటే ఏంటి?
వోర్టెక్స్ రింగ్స్ అంటేనా, ఇప్పుడు ఏదన్నా ఓల్డ్ సినిమా చూసేటప్పుడు సిగరెట్ నోట్లో పెట్టుకుంటాడు కదా, స్మోక్ చేసేటప్పుడు వాడు రింగ్స్ ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తా ఉంటాడు జనరల్. ఆ రింగ్ అంటే నీకు ఎలా వస్తుంది? రింగ్స్ వాడు స్మోక్ మౌత్ ద్వారా వదులుతున్నప్పుడు రింగ్స్ ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తా ఉంటారు ఒక్కొక్కరు, రింగ్స్ లాగా. ఆ టైప్ లో వస్తాయి అన్నమాట. అంటే ఇప్పుడు PH3 ప్యూర్ PH3 అయితే డో నాట్ పార్టిసిపేట్ ఇన్ కంబల్షన్. PH3 తో పాటు డైఫాస్ఫేట్ PTH4 అనేది ఉందనుకో, అప్పుడు దట్ మిక్చర్ సపోర్టింగ్ ఫర్ కంబల్షన్. కంబల్షన్ అయ్యేటప్పుడు స్మోక్ కంటిన్యూగా రిలీజ్ కాదు, కొద్ది అగ్ అమౌంట్ బ్రేక్ గా రిలీజ్ అవుతూ వస్తారు. ఆ బ్రేక్ అయిన ఆ స్మోక్ అనేది మనకు ఒక రింగ్స్ లా కనిపిస్తా ఉంటుంది.
హర్ష చెప్పు. హర్షవర్ధన్
సార్
చెప్పమ్మా హర్ష.
సార్ హోమ్ సిగ్నల్స్ అంటే
ఆర్మ్ సిగ్నల్స్, HOLMES. ఆర్మ్ సిగ్నల్స్ అంటే బకాలైట్స్. బకాలైట్స్ అంటే నౌడేస్ వి హావ్ టు యూజ్ లైట్ హౌసెస్. ఇప్పుడు లైట్ హౌసెస్ లో ఇప్పుడు డైరెక్ట్ గా లైట్లు యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాం. లైట్ హౌసెస్ అంటే ఐడియా ఉన్నాయా? సీ కోస్ట్ మీద షిప్ అనేది సీలో ఉందనుకోండి, వాళ్ళకి నైట్ టైం రావడానికి వాళ్ళకి సిగ్నల్ ఇస్తూ వస్తారనమాట కోర్టుకి. ఆ లైట్ ఓల్డెన్ డేస్ లో ఆ లైటింగ్ గురించి ఈ మిక్చర్ యూజ్ చేసేవారు. ఓల్డెన్ డేస్ లో వీ హావ్ టు యూజ్ ద మిక్చర్ ఆఫ్ కాల్షియం ఫాస్ఫేట్ గా తీసుకుంటాం. బకాన్ లైట్లు యూజ్ చేస్తారు. బకాన్ లైట్ అంటే లైట్ హౌసెస్.
హర్ష ఓకేనా? దేవర్ష చెప్పు.
సార్
చెప్పమ్మా.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు ఓట్స్ రింగ్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా సార్, ఈ అంటే ఇప్పుడు P2H4 అనేది ఫైర్ క్యాచ్ చేయడం వల్ల రిలీజ్ అయ్యే
PTH4 కంబషన్ సపోర్ట్ చేస్తుంది అనమాట. దానివల్ల రిలీజ్ అయ్యే స్మోక్ అనేది కంటిన్యూగా బయటికి రిలీజ్ కాదు, సమ్ ఫ్రాక్షన్స్ గా రిలీజ్ అవుతా ఉంటుంది. ఆ ఫ్రాక్షన్స్ గా రిలీజ్ అయ్యేటప్పుడు నీకు ఏమవుతుందంటే ఒక రింగ్ షేప్ లో కనిపిస్తున్నట్టుగా మనం కన్సిడర్ చేస్తాం.
అంటే ఇది దేనికి యూజ్ చేస్తారు సార్?
దానికి యూజ్ చేసేది ఏముండదు, జనరల్ గా ఏదన్నా ఒక ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ క్రియేట్ చేయడానికి దాన్ని ఎక్కువగా యూజ్ చేసుకుంటాం.
స్పెషల్ ప్రాపర్టీ అంతే.
అంతే, జస్ట్ జనరల్ ప్రాపర్టీ అంతే.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే రాము క్లోజ్.
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
ఓకే క్లోజ్ చేసి.
స్టూడెంట్స్ మీరు ఎవరు లెఫ్ట్ అవ్వద్దు, ఇప్పుడు SRK సార్ క్లాస్ ఉంది మీకు. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.